What's good, world? It's your boy SQoot, man. I'm with SQootSME.com, which is www.SQootsme.com. And I'm here to educate you guys today about how to be a successful musician in the independent market in the industry. First thing first, you want to have a budget. Yes, I said a budget. It don't matter how much money you have. It does matter that you do have some money, okay? It's a business. So because you're in the music industry and you're trying to be successful, it is a business. So you want to make sure that all your X's and O's and T's are crossed out, okay? The first thing first, budget. The next thing, you want to have good quality music. And the reason you want good quality music is because the reason you got into this game is so that you can be heard. And you don't want to be heard sounding like boo-boo, all right? So the biggest thing is have an engineer, have a good concept, and then of course have a crowd. And the most important thing about being an artist is being a master of your abilities and being a master of your brand and who you are as an artist. The next thing, you must have a social media presence, okay? You got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all type of stuff that's out here to help you, YouTube and everything. One thing I've learned was you must follow people that love music and try to get to know them and understand what type of music they like. So you want to make a connection with the followers and the people you follow so they can eventually become one of your fans. All right? So you want to connect with them so they invest in you in the long run. Because again, you are your own business. And whatever you put into something, it's going to be your results. So you have to own that. The next thing is, you want to make sure you go to a PR firm with that budget. And you want to be realistic about what you're trying to do and what you can do with what you have. And nothing's wrong with coming in with $2,000, $3,000, maybe $4,000 sometimes, and say, hey, this is all I have. What can we do with this? Because it's all about getting started. And that's the first thing. You got to get started, all right? Again, you want to go to the PR company with a realistic budget. Ask the PR firm about their services, whom they service, and see if the PR firm actually fits you for who you are and what you're trying to do. The last thing you want to be is a yes man and say yes, 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 yes to everything and not understand what's going on. Yesterday I had a video about having an entertainment lawyer. Make sure you have one of those. But that's in the last video, okay? Now, once you have that PR connection, this is something simple and it's up to you guys if you guys want to do this. I have one personally. I have a PR manager and I also have an actual regular manager. My business manager. Now, my business manager, this guy makes sure that he points me from A to point B. So you want to get you a manager if you can afford one. Yes, you have to pay a manager, but you got to understand when you pay people, you pay them in percentages. So if you make $100, they only make $10. It's the whole point that you still pay them, and that's how they get paid, off percentages, just like the PR guy. You pay them for services, and they don't get paid anything because you're paying them already. But the main thing I'm trying to say is when you got a manager, they will point you to where you want to go. Okay? They will help you build relationships with people. Actually, they will point you to the people, introduce you to people. However, it's up to you to build those relationships yourself with the people they point you to, which I've done. They will point you to where you got to go. And sometimes you may even get actually little perks, like invited to go on a TV show. I've been on plenty of them. I've been on Chicago Med. I've been on Empire. Not a proud moment on Empire. And, it was good, though, because I made money off of it. And guess what? My manager decided not to charge me anything for it, so he did it for free. This is showing me that he wanted to be a manager. But the same thing is, you want a manager that's going to put you on the things that you didn't have access to in the beginning. So that's why you want a manager. The next thing is, and I say have this guaranteed, have a mentor. Someone that can guide you to the success that you want, all right? So you want to be mentored by someone that has had success or is part of someone having success in the music industry. Last year, I went on tour with Eric B., Rakim, and Jazzo. I was part of Jazzo's crew. He had me doing merch, all right? So my goal was to sell merch. However, I told him, hey, if I sell merch, can I get a slot, a 5-minute slot to perform a song? He was like, okay, we can see about that. It wasn't a definite answer, but it's the whole point that I brought that to him. The point I'm making is you want to have a mentor. So the whole time I'm actually on tour and I'm driving around with Jazzo and we talking, I'm getting information from him. I'm gathering what I need to know to be successful in the industry. And the things I'm telling you is the things I'm doing and it's working. And sometimes it's good to have a team of managers and maybe an assistant to get a percentage out your royalties, which is something you're gonna get paid later on, which you don't gotta pay them up front. But sometimes it's good to do that because guess what? Your success becomes their success, and the bigger you get, the better they get, and they can actually help you more in your career. So that's why you want to have a mentor, you want to have a manager, and all those things. Last but not least, I gotta get to the whole performance thing. You want to be able to perform at music festivals. You want to constantly practice to actually perform your music on stage in front of people. Sometimes you may perform in front of 2 or 3 people. Either way it goes, you're getting practice. Practice makes perfect. And the good thing about the performance music festivals, you got that. You get record labels that go there and they're looking for talent. You get PR companies, executives from record labels, executives from independent markets and stuff like that. You get pretty much everybody that goes there to look for new talent, okay? Because guess what? It's music business, and everybody likes a new, fresh face. So understand this. You got festivals like South by Southwest. Yeah, coronavirus kind of shut things down this year. That's fine, okay, whatever. It's gonna be one next year. My thing is stay healthy for it and make sure you're there because guess what? That's where you can actually get your big break from actually going to the South by Southwest. You will make it or break it there. So my thing is make sure you do those things right there, and you will learn how to be successful in this business once you do these things. Again, I will go over the thing again. It's called do this, and your music career will take off by doing these following things. Have a budget, good quality music, social media presence, a PR firm, a manager, a mentor, performing at festivals. Again, this is your boy SQoot. I'm out here, man. I've had plenty of success doing this as an independent artist on the independent market. I've been out with mainstream artists from the 80s, 90s. I actually met Kendrick Lamar once or twice, probably twice. But the point is, it don't matter what I've done. The thing is, what are you going to do with this information when I give it to you? Again, I will leave informational links down below. This is free information. I will leave all my links for my music and stuff like that, and my social media and stuff like that too. So again, it's your boy SQoot. Holla at your boy. Be successful. Stop sitting still and let's make a difference. It's your boy SQoot, all right? Street militia, yeah, street militia,